was going to show you how sharp my new teeth are still. Them 4 I put in there. Look, that one. Do you see how sharp that is? That one. That one. Look quicker. It was that one. I had somebody busting my chops the other day about me calling this a Timco. Says Timco right on it. Cut me some slack. So, hey, I'm not completely crazy by calling it a Timco. Yes, it was one of the early versions right after Valmat, Valmay, Valumat, whatever you want to call it, bottom out. So I'm cutting out in a black spruce swamp here, and there's an uprooted tree. It looks like a perfect spot for a bear to den, but typically they're kind of wet, so I don't think there is. But I'm gonna check it out just to see. Anybody home? No, I don't see anything. Alright, no evidence of a bear in there. Up at the shop on this fine Saturday morning, we're doing a little work around here. I'm gonna gas up the welder as long as I'm here, because I don't have gas at my house. Not unless it's, you know, taco night. What? Doggone it. Got to clean the snow out from underneath the front of the trailer so we can get a truck underneath it. Hey, we got the blue mat going. Sweet. I wonder if he realizes the hood's open. I'm just kidding. He's backblading it with the cow catcher. Using the Lemco to load little tree lengths, and Dean's frozen to the ground, so Smith's got the G pushing on it, breaker free. Oh, she was sunk down in there. That's what was wrong. Now it can drive under its own power. Spiff saves the day again. I told Spiff to push that snowbank back. That's one thing about those skidders, they will push. And Dean's trying to break the sound barrier. Slow down, you're gonna blow a tire. Kind of truck central here on Saturday, trying to get some stuff ready so we can get more moving. Spiff to the rescue again. Oh, they're all, oh, he's pulling way fast. Slow down. Spiff's pulling another one. Oh, we got one tire sliding. 2 tires, one on the back left there is 2. Alright. Finally got one going out the driveway. Good thing it's nice and warm out this morning. I'm tearing into this CV. I got her hanging down, and I see there's a inline fuse holder that was up in the cab. Top of the cab here. I'm going to check to see if that's blown too, because the one down there was blown. I hate these kind of fuses, and sure enough, it looks okay, but you do a continuity test on it, and it's showing infinite resistance, so obviously it's no good. If you don't believe me, I got the fuse in there, I got the leads on each end, and it is showing infinite resistance. So I think that's another problem going on here. Hey, look at that. We have power. It's working. Sweet. Okay, it's installed and it's working, and so I'm gonna run this down to Gene's house and have Carrie come and get me. So yeah, normally I say I don't work Sundays. Well, I'm still probably putting in I don't know, 2.5 hours on this Sunday. Oh well, it's got to be done. So here's some fabric cobbling for you. This seat cover the corner keeps peeling up and the foam is getting ripped out of this seat. So I stuck a rock inside the pad here, wired around behind it, and wired it down to the seat. So that's going to hold that seat down. I did it on another truck one time, and it stayed that way for years before the seat cover was replaced. So I just did this on this coverall seat. Yeah, whatever. It's not the prettiest, but it'll work for the winter. Well, what do we have here? A Champion 2-inch semi-trash water pump. Any idea why a person would have bought this? Doesn't even have a gallon fuel tank, huh? Never flat tires. Should run them on my pickup. That'd be great. Maximum delivery volume 158 gallons a minute. It's pretty good. Recoil start. I'm too old for that. Any ideas what this is going to be used for? The road's slippery this morning, boys. Look at this. Woohoo! Yeah, not good. Well, it's not daylight in the swamp yet, but you're not going to believe it. I rarely break a rubber band, but I broke another one. Good thing I got a couple spares. Oh, speaking of breaking that, hey, local superhero, congratulations on becoming a dad. Can't wait for a little superhero to be running around. I don't know what made me think of that. Now remember, boys, you stick this end in. Well, don't drop it on the ground either. Stick this end in first. There's a way to do this right now. So I had to beat this pin out with a ball peen hammer. Then I sprayed a little weasel pea on it so it quit sticking in there like that. Now I have to try to get the rubber band over in that hole, and I'm not going to be able to do it by holding the phone. Doggone it. So yeah, I got a screwdriver shoved in from underneath to catch the rubber band, and then I stick the pin in. See, that's how it's done. But Superhero already knew that, so I didn't have the correct O-ring the other day when working on this fitting on that accumulator arm. I don't know if you can see that right. No, you can't. Never mind, I tried to show you, but there's a little chunk gone out of that O-ring. That's all it takes for it to leak. You see that? They're called Boss O-rings. That's the one I just used as a Boss O-ring. That's why it never works. That's why it failed. That was bad. Well, let's see. My commenters have a great sense of humor. let's see what kind of jokes you can come up with this tree. You know, I was thinking, oh, you know, it was doing just fine, and then it got married, and it had to listen to its wife as to which direction to take its life. I'm kidding. That was bad. It's got its knees crossed because it's got to pee really bad. Yeah, that's just a goofy tree, isn't it? Really kind of neat. It's a black spruce there. Anyway, see if you can come up with a joke. Good night, son. Beautiful sunset. Hey, I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day.